Hello, welcome to another video. This is just a quick video just to talk about the Moodle release schedule and kind of what we might be able to expect from that release and what I'm kind of personally hoping to see in this release as well. I'm just going to start off like just looking at the Moodle documentation site, docs.moodle.org/dev. I'm just on the releases page, so in the kind of past couple of years, they've switched to a 6-month release schedule, which means it's no longer a new version of Moodle with whenever there's big features, but they're just rolling out a new version, whatever they can put in at that point every 6 months. And yeah, as you can see, 3.7 initially came out around May, and so 6 months from then we're expecting the next release of that in the near future with Moodle 3.8. So yeah, it's kind of they have a roadmap online too, so here's the roadmap also on the same site. And yeah, so currently there's no locked in content from what I can like definitely making it into 3.8 stuff here. It's all kind of a bit vague on the documentation side at the moment, and as you can see, 3.8, there's a few things that are on the roadmap for 3.8 and beyond, so it's a bit ambiguous if this will be in 3.8 or 3.9 or 4, whatever it is, next year. But they're going to be enhancing the forum, so that's something that is get a bit bulky in how you can manage that, and I feel like they're talking about giving a new look, which is going to be interesting because it is a bit bland in some ways of what you're looking at. And improved H5P integration. Now this is one I really am excited for because as you know, you might know, H5P is like its own set of resources. So that it's kind of like let me just look up H5P and show you. H5P is its own set of activities and content you can create that's very interactive, and it's pretty good. But currently, using H5P, you have to install the plugin separately, and you go through the activity chooser, which is also something they want to update in the current Moodle. As you can see, let me zoom out a bit. It's very much a select from your big list of things kind of look, but H5P amongst this is basically picking it from an activity chooser, setting it up, and then you're going through another activity chooser to make this interactive content, which is, it's great that you can do it, but it's going to be very great to see this this coming out into the activity chooser, and hopefully that's what I'm hoping it's going to look like. Hopefully making it a lot more easier for teachers and educators to use. And yeah, as I just said, the usability overhaul of the activity chooser is something that I'm also looking forward to, because currently I'm seeing a lot of teachers and educators kind of getting overwhelmed by this option list that they get here, and 90% of the time I see a lot of people just either go for the page or the assignment and then just not touching anything else. So I don't know if that's an interface issue or that's just education and training issue or their own preferences. But I'd love to see this maybe like a tile look or something like that. I'm not really sure what the plan is here. I might do a bit more digging to see if what's going on and stuff, because there's always discussion in the forums and in the community online about what's going to happen here. And another big thing is activity dates relative to assignment enrollment date, student enrollment dates. So that's basically like this assignment is due 20 days after they start the course, kind of thing. So that's exciting if you have a more flexible course that people come in and they have much amount of time before they finish and have to finish certain things. That's good. But if you've got a term-to-term basis, you probably, where a group is enrolled and unenrolled, it might not be that big of a deal. So as you can see, it's an active thing in this is Moodle Tracker. This is where they're tracking all the different tasks and issues with Moodle. As you can see, you can search through here and check out all the upgrades that they're suggesting at the moment. So you can come in here and have a search before you suggest anything, but you can actually suggest things in here too, but make sure you're not just like putting your dreams in here, but like actually thinking through how would it be implemented if you're a dev. And yeah, maybe this isn't the place to start. You could go to the Moodle forums first in the community before ending up here. But yeah, and further analytics is always something that's I'm always excited for as well. And finally, no, not finally, but accessibility improvements in general. Moodle interface it's getting a lot better, like especially with the rollout of the Boost theme, but it's definitely got elements still in its interface of the era in which it started, I feel. So accessibility improvements, that might be just talking about actually accessibility for people with screen readers and things, actually, now that I think about it, but that's good too. But I'd also love to see some general interface design, simplicity, and things like that. Some of that I think is very well addressed in the Fordson theme, that is a custom theme based on the current core Moodle theme that has a lot of improvements. I might make a video just showing that theme and what I love about it. But yeah, I love some like core support on like simplifying the interface for the users as well. And say for exam browser, I haven't really had to deal with this too much, but I know this is a big thing for a lot of people. So hopefully we see a lot of these in 3.8. Currently there's no absolute confirmation on a lot of these yet, and we probably won't know until 3.8 comes out in code freeze is in October 7th, so that's when we'll know for certain what's definitely going to be in there and what's not. But yeah, and if you're a PHP dev or anything like that, you know how to develop some of this stuff, check out this the Moodle Tracker and check out these different tasks that need to be done, because there's plenty to contribute to and review and just see what you can do to help out, because it's an open source development community, and the more people working on this, hopefully means the more people that are the greater this can be and the cooler things that we can see out of Moodle in the future. But yeah, that's part of just what we can probably be expecting in Moodle in the future, and what I kind of hope to see out of Moodle in the future too. But I'll leave that there for now, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.